Good morning, students. Today our topic is circle. We have already learned about circle. What is circle? We will discuss about circle. We will discuss about its different parts one by one, and then we will discuss how we can draw a circle. Now you can see in this picture there are different circles of different size. You can see here is a coin. Okay, so this is shape of a circle. So what is a circle? A circle is a plane figure. Okay, you can see in the picture circle is a plane figure in which the points are at a same distance. All points on the circle, these points. Okay, this is circumference, and all points on this circle are at same distance from the center. Suppose this is the center, so all points will be at a same distance like this. These all are at same distance. So this is called circle. So circle, the distance of all points from the center is same. Okay, now we will discuss some important terms related with circle. Okay, there are different parts of circle. We will discuss them one by one. Okay, like center, circumference, radius, and diameter. All these are parts of a circle. We will discuss them with the help of this figure. You can see this figure. This is a circle, and different parts of circle are shown in this circle. So we will discuss them one by one. Now you can see in this figure a circle is drawn. First is center of the circle. You can see point A. Okay, is the center of circle. Point A, which is represented by yellow color. Okay, that point A is center of this circle. So what is center of a circle? You can see clearly in this picture. What is center of a circle? Center of the circle is the fixed point. You can see in this picture. This is the fixed point. Okay, it can't be changed. So this is the fixed point from which the circle is drawn. We will draw the circle from the center of the circle. Always a circle is drawn with the help of center of the circle. First center is drawn, and after that circle is drawn. We will learn how we will draw a circle after discussing different parts of the circle. Okay, so this is center of the circle. Now what is radius of the circle? You can see in this picture AB, that is shown by green line. So AB is radius of the circle. Okay, radius. So what is radius? You can see in this picture this green line represent radius. So what is radius? Radius is the line segment. You can see it is a line segment. Why this is line segment? Because it has both ending point. So this is line segment. So radius is the line segment that extend from center of the circle, this center, to any point on the circle. Okay, so radius is the line segment that extend from center of the circle to any point like this. These all are radius of the circle. Okay, so this was radius of circle. Now what is diameter of a circle? You can see in the picture PQ. This line PQ, green line, is the diameter of the circle. You can see clearly PQ is diameter of circle. Why this is diameter of circle? Diameter PQ is diameter of circle because it passes through center, and it is also a line segment. Okay, so line segment which passes through center of a circle joining any 2 points on the circumference of circle is called diameter of that circle. Okay, so what is diameter? Diameter is the segment that joins any 2 points on the circle, and it always passes through center of the circle. Okay, the condition is that it always passes through center of the circle. So clear what is diameter? Diameter has two conditions, that first of all it joins any 2 points on the circle, and second it passes through the center of circle. Okay, now third one, chord. You can see in the picture MN, which is represented by green line. MN, this is chord of a circle. Now why it is chord of circle? Because it is joining any 2 points on the circle. Diameter was also the same condition, that it should join 2 points, but diameter always passes through center, but chord may pass or may not pass through the center of the circle. So clear what is the chord? Which joins any 2 points on the circle. So chord is the segment that joins any 2 points on the circle, and the diameter is the longest chord. Okay, diameter is also chord of a circle, but it is always the longest chord because it is also joining 2 points on the circle, and chord is also a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. So diameter is also chord of a circle, and it is the longest chord. Clear? Now next, circumference of the circle. What is circumference? Circumference is this boundary. You can see this green boundary was there. So circumference of a circle is the perimeter of circle. Now next is semicircle. What is semicircle? When we divide this circle along the diameter, okay, this is green line shows diameter. When we fold this circle along this diameter, then these two circles, you can see in the picture, pink and green part, these two are semicircles. We call them as semicircle. When we divide circle along its diameter, means we are dividing it into 2 parts. Okay, so this is semicircle, this green part and this pink part, these are semicircles of this circle. So 2 half circles are called semicircles. Clear? What are semicircles? So these are different part of a circle: center, radius, diameter, chord, circumference and semicircle. Last one is quarter of a circle. You can see this is a quarter of a circle. When we divide a semicircle in 2 parts, okay, we divide this semicircle in 2 parts, then this colored shaded portion, you can see, this is quarter of a circle. Means we are dividing a circle in 4 parts, and one part is this, and this is quarter of a circle. Okay, this is also a quarter of a circle. Similarly, we can divide this semicircle also in 2 parts, and this is also a quarter of a circle. Clear? So we have discussed different parts of a circle. Okay, now we will discuss how we will construct a circle. Construction of a circle. You have given to draw a circle with some radius. Okay, and you have to draw the circle. Then how you will draw a circle? So for construction of a circle, you need a scale and a divider and a pencil. Okay, 3 things are required: pencil, divider and scale to draw a circle on your notebook. So this is a divider, you can see in this picture. This is a picture of a divider. Okay, we call it as compass. We use it, it is a compass. It has 3 parts. This is compass, has 3 parts. This part is metal arm, you can see this is a metal arm. 2 arms, one is metal arm and second this is pencil arm. Okay, why this is pencil arm? Because we will hold our pencil in this arm. Okay, and this part which is joining the 2 arms is called hinge of compass. Okay, so a compass has 3 parts. First is metal arm, second is pencil arm and third is hinge. So how we will construct? First of all, we will put a point here. Okay, we will mark a point on our notebook. Clear? First of all, we will mark a point on our notebook and we can name it capital A, capital B or any capital alphabet. This will become the center of the circle. Okay, so first of all we will point a mark on the notebook and we will denote it by capital alphabet. Okay, it may be A, O, any alphabet. Okay, then we will stretch our pencil. Okay, means we will open the compass, this. Okay, we will stretch metal arm and pencil arm of radius given to us. Suppose we have given radius 3 centimeter, then this distance will be 3 centimeter. We will use scale and measure this distance. It should be 3 centimeter. Okay, after that you can see we will move the pencil arm to draw the circle. You can see clearly in this picture we are drawing, this is a circle. You can see clearly we will move the pencil arm keeping our metal arm fixed to draw the circle. Now this is a circle. You can see we have drawn a circle, okay, of radius which was given to us. Okay, this is a radius. Suppose radius was given to us 3 centimeter, then we will use scale and measure 3 centimeter. So this is the radius 3 centimeter and this is a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Clearly you can see. So this is how we can draw a circle of given radius. Clearly. Now we will discuss one more example how we can draw a circle. Suppose we have given a radius 4.5. Okay, 4.5 centimeter is radius given to us and we have to construct a circle. So what we will do? We will do in the same way we have already discussed. First of all we will mark a point. Now this time radius is 4.5 centimeter. So what we will do? We will use scale to measure this distance. First of all we will use scale. Okay, you can see clearly in this picture. Step 1. First of all what you will do? You will mark a point on the circle. Clearly like this. Now you can see this is a scale. Everyone has seen scale. This is a scale and it is divided into different parts and each part is divided into centimeters. You can see. Now put your divider. This is your compass. Put your compass on scale. One end point on 0 and other on 4.5 because our radius is 4.5. So one point on 0 and another on 4.5. Now this green line you can say this distance is 4.5. Okay, now we have measured the distance 4.5. Okay, now what we will do? We will mark a point on the notebook and will draw the circle of given radius as we have already discussed. Now we have point this mark. Okay, you can see. We can name it either O, A, B, but we will always use capital alphabets. You should remember we always denote points by capital letters, not by small letter. So this is point which we will denote by capital alphabets and it will become the center of the circle. Okay, when we will draw it, it will become center of the circle. Clear, sir? Now, in the same way, move the pencil arm keeping metal arm fixed. You can see in the picture. Keep the metal arm, this metal arm fixed and move this pencil arm. Okay, keeping this point fixed so that radius is same as we have measured by our compass. Now you can see this is a circle of radius 4.5. In this way we can draw a circle with the help of scale and pencils. Okay beta, thank you.